Hey everyone, thank you for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I'm excited to review this. This is the last candle of a haul that I did or that I got a couple months ago at this point. This is Harlem Candle Company's Frederick. I had to close up the box so that it would fit neatly into the frame. Hopefully, you can see Frederick. This is an 11-ounce, 312-gram candle, so it's got quite a bit of size to it. These boxes are lovely designs. So let me show you what it looks like. Beautiful on the inside, well constructed, and this beautiful little info card comes with it. Each info card for each candle tells you something specific to that candle, okay? So I'll read you just a little bit of the card and then we'll get into the notes, my thoughts, and all of that good stuff. So it says that it was inspired by Frederick Douglass, describing him as a brave and charismatic man who passionately followed his dream of a world of freedom for all. It mentions that the company has reimagined the orangery from his childhood to include juicy bergamot, yuzu, fresh cardamom, as well as vanilla orchid, cypress, and ginger blossom. So you've got your top and your mid notes there, and then it's got your base notes, which I'll read those too, broken down as stated on the website. But let's pull out the candle first, and then we'll get more into those notes. This is the Frederick candle. I mean, gorgeous, just like any of the other Harlem Candle Company candles. It's the same, like soft kind of muted gold. I have the James Baldwin one, and I'm looking. I don't think it's up here. I think it's downstairs. But I have the one that has Love Brought You Here, and it's a beautiful candle. But these are lovely as well, even though they are this kind of soft finished gold. I love it. So this is the candle. As you can see, I've used a bit of it. It was up here, it was full, and now I'm down a bit. This is a single wick candle. I prefer double wick, but this particular scent is not available as a double wick. That's fine, but I do have a preference for a double wick. In any case, it's a single wick. It smells heavenly. Let me read off the notes, then I'll tell you my thoughts. It has top notes of bergamot, smoked yuzu, and green cardamom. It has mid notes of vanilla orchid, cypress, and ginger blossom. And then it has base notes of tonka bean, suede, and sandalwood. Now, what you're hearing from those notes, spicy, a little green, exotic. It's an exotic mix. You've got the citrus on top to give it some juiciness and some brightness. You've got even cardamom, which gives you that earthy, slightly smoky effect, along with the smoked yuzu, of course, but it grounds that citrus beautifully. Then you've got some floral in the vanilla orchid, of course, and you've got also that, what was it, the cypress. The cypress is that green that's coming in, that little bit of evergreen, something in there just to keep it from being a bit too light. It adds a little more earth into it. Ginger blossoms add that spice because ginger has a spicier note to it, and ginger blossoms also have that same quality in them. Then, of course, tonka bean, which is a really interesting note. It has a bit of sweetness to it. I have some tonka bean oil downstairs in my oil cabinet, and it is surprisingly kind of sweet, and I love that. Sweet, but also a bit of spice to it. Suede and sandalwood, two of my favorite notes. I love both of them. Earthy, a little drier, wonderful for basing a fragrance. Just really good for something like this that you want it to smell really lush, really enticing, but you don't want it to have any flimsiness to it. You want it to be as substantial as he is, right? So when you smell it, automatically the what really stands out is the cardamom and cypress. Yes, you get all those other things, but I love how the green cuts through in such a clean and crisp way without taking away from the other notes. Yeah, you're getting everything. Like there is not one note in this fragrance that I can't pick up. That being said, I love the crispness of the cypress and the green cardamom. It is so pretty. And it's one of the things I've mentioned before that Harlem Candle Company does really, really well. They are not afraid to play with these unexpected combinations in order to get these beautiful, complex scents. And this fits the bill for them. Complex, gorgeous, not too floral or too spiced or too anything, just enough of everything. So I like it. And I usually use Renaissance in my great room, but I have used this before. I've used this in my bedroom too. I noticed that this, for my home, works a little better in a slightly smaller space. That being said, smells incredible. Um, Renaissance tends to go really well going up to the ceiling, but Frederick, I find, works much better to me in a slightly smaller space. It doesn't have to be super tiny. This is not a bathroom only scent. It is good for a bedroom, and it might even be good for, like, well, a guest room would be a bedroom. So, a bedroom in general. It's really good for that. I love it. I love how the citrus comes out. It comes out, it's layered over the green notes, that cardamom and the cypress is layered over, but it doesn't compete. It really is a balanced, elegant way of combining them. And yeah, I love it. I would absolutely purchase this one again, especially as a gift. I know a few people who would just die to have this fragrance. It's really, really nice. And it's versatile. I like that it has enough scents that kind of touch on each season. There is no season I don't think that would be excellent in. However, it does give me winter into spring, especially. The cardamom and the cypress gives me those cooler months, but then you've got the flowers, and that is flowers and citrus, which gives me cool going into warm. So for me, that is definitely a scent that makes me think of February, March, and April. Those rainier months, I just think that would be perfectly suited to it. But I certainly have burnt this candle in the cooler months, in the warmer months. I like it. I like the scent, and I've been using it in my room and giving my Josephine candle a bit of a break. So that is it for Frederick. Let me know if you have Frederick. Let me know what you think of it. Tell me what I should try next from the company. I will be going through, I have maybe two more candles that I need to finish using, and then I'll order some more. Just trying not to be a constant consumer, but it's fun. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But that is it for today. Please take great care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.